This is how to set up kids' dorms upside on Oregon. You want to get these main two walls up here into master. You need to get these.
Do you want me to reinforce, or do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk. What you want to do is you want to reinforce. You want to get a rotate right here, connecting attic into kids, and you want to reinforce the single wall. You want to reinforce these back two walls from to protect back push from attic. And then you want to reinforce these two walls from attic into trophy. And then usually this one is preference, in my opinion. This is all preference. Either you want to reinforce this wall and have it rotate on this side, or you want to reinforce this wall and have it rotate on this side. For this video, I'm just going to put the wall right here and put a rotate, because this is what I tend to do. But on this one, it's all just preference. Now let's talk about some other things you would want to do. In my opinion, you need a pop kitchen hatch. You need to pop attic hatch into meeting. And the reason why you do this is just so, one, you put more vertical pressure onto the opposing team, and it gives you rotates if you have to get out of bad situations. The reason why you want to rotate from kids' dorms into big window is because if this is completely blocked off, say you have main wall completely blocked off right here. Any attacker sees it and knows that behind bunks is clear, they have a free way to get inside, and they have an easy spot to head glitch, get a free kill. If they have protection, they can easily get a plant down, they're gone. They're out of there.
Here, I'll be the attacker. You can.
So the reason why you put this rotate here is so, say you can literally play right here, and if somebody tries to hop in big window, boom, they're dead. That's an easy reason why you need this rotate. Or even over here on this side, because if you're on this side of the wall, this is another good side, you can sit back on the bomb, head glitch, and you can watch completely into big window. But never reinforce both, because it just gives an attacker an easy way to get a bomb plant and get control of a site completely. Another rotate you want to do is you want to rotate from games into dorm watching white stairs. This way the attacker has more angles to watch whenever he's approaching white stairs. So whenever he sits up here, because a lot of times attackers will hesitate and try to jiggle peek back and forth between watching behind a B bomb. So this way you just cut them off. Like, say I'm approaching up white stairs, I gotta watch right there, and then whenever I go to jiggle peek, somebody can swing off of here and see me completely and just obliterate me. So I picked mute. Good ops for the site. In my opinion, you always need a mute or a smoke, just because their loadout's so good. They have easy rotate capabilities. They have that between the shotgun and the SMG-11, they just have a really good loadout. I think you always need a Jaeger, and then because Jaeger, this is a utility-based meta, you need Jaeger for just about everything anymore. And then lastly, you need a wall denial. Usually, mute should just be used for droning. Wall denial, bring bandit or bring Cade if Cade's not banned. But honestly, just mute or smoke, a Jaeger, and then a Cade or a bandit should do you justice. But Cade should be primarily, or mute should be primarily used for droning. A very good drone spot is right here on this table, because a lot of the time whenever they see that you have somebody on the wall, a lot of the time you can grab a twitch, and honestly you can throw a drone right here.
Pick that up. Pick that mute up. Richard, come here.
Richard, come here.
Come here.
Alright.
Get out of the drone and roll it through there.
Okay. I'm just gonna cut back. So the reason why you put a mute jammer right here in this spot is just because a lot of the time people can grab Twitch and get the wall easily if they don't get it from below. So they can just Twitch drone, they can drive it through this little hole right here. Alright, drive your Twitch drone. Or drive your drone. Brother.
It's coming.
Do you not have the second drone?
Nope.
Drive
Go
your
on,
drive
go
your
on.
drive your drone up there. Boom. It's easy, and they can't shoot it. The only way they can shoot it is from this window right here. But if somebody's on this window and they're focusing on a damn mute jammer, you better be able to get that free kill. Lastly, I didn't talk about this attic catch. The reason why you pop this attic catch is once again for vertical pressure and a quick rotate. Say you're in attic, you're playing attic, and they get attic wall. It's a quick escape if you can't get back in time. Or another thing, like I said, vertical pressure. You have complete control of meeting. A lot of people will. A lot of people will come through meeting to get up to these stairs. But other than that, that should be just about everything you need to know for the upstairs site. We'll go over it one more time just to make sure you guys got everything. So you want to reinforce the 2 trophy walls. You want to reinforce the 2 master bedroom walls.
Up
You
top,
want-
top.
You want to reinforce the 2 attic walls. You want to reinforce single wall. And you want to reinforce one of these walls. And one more quick tip. This is more for more advanced players. What you can do is what I like to do. If you blow open up top right here, and they're approaching attic, what you can do is have this set open for smoke or a mute or somebody with C4. Terrible throw, but you get the gist. You can throw it through, blow it up. Should be a free kill. But yeah, that seems like this is basically the setup that you're gonna see no matter what for this site. Maybe a little different if Amira's on board. A lot of time Amira's banned on this map because of how powerful she is downstairs. But yeah, this is a site setup for dorms upstairs. I'm gonna show you guys the site setup for downstairs on Oregon. Okay, one thing I see a lot of new players do is they will reinforce both these walls. Do not do that. That is literally just an easy way for the attackers to get full control of Freezer with no ands, ifs, or buts about it. What you want to do instead is reinforce this left side and shoot head holes on the right side. That way, so I'll just show you guys a quick example of this. So that way whenever they come down these stairs, they have to watch not only this, and say they got to watch into this site. They also got to watch from this doorway whenever they get this far down. So it just gives them more angles that they have to watch. And that's all this game is angles, angles, angles. So that's one that you have to do. Another that you have to do, I grabbed Mira just to show you guys. This is easy. So what I like to do is I like to reinforce this wall. I like to reinforce this wall. And you'd place one mirror right here. And the reason why you do this is because you'll see right here, bunker is going to be a big, high action area. Usually the main battle of this whole entire site is right here in bunker and over here on these blue stairs. So the reason why you put the mirror here and put the head holes here is just so they cannot walk up in this, because a lot of the time I see a lot of new players also barricade this side. You don't want to do that because you're literally just giving them this high priority area for free, where they can just then go get the walls and then they have full open access into site. Another thing you want to do is, a lot of new players don't know about this, you want to shoot head holes right here, and you want to shoot head holes right here. And this is so, as you can see, my friend over there, Jaeger, this is so, just for an example, if somebody's coming down blue stairs, which a lot of time they will be. A lot of time you'll have people pushing from, like I said, you have a push from bunker and you have a push from blue stairs at the same time. So what you want to do is put these here, so that way people sitting in sight can watch blue stairs. Like, I have clear view of him, easy headshots, head level the whole way. And then the reason why you put it in here is so that way Mira, that we have sound cues on blue stairs, I can turn, boom. and you still have your back protected right here. So the reason why you put those head holes there is just because it's all about angles, angles, angles. So the more angles the attackers have to look through that you know are there that they don't know are there, the better. Now, so go over rotates. Haven't made it yet. You'll want to rotate right here.
Reload.
And you'll want your last mirror right here on this single wall. What you want to do is head holes again. Now this what I'm going to show you. Okay, so for new beginner players, I wouldn't even mess with this strat. But for veteran players and people with higher ranks, this is what we would like to do. What you want to do is you want to barricade, reinforce this wall. And what you want to do is you'll have this right here rotated. And you'll save a reinforcement at the end. And you'll have a smoke, or somebody with a shield, doesn't even have to be smoke, but somebody with a shield playing here, and you'll have a Jaeger protecting them with Jaegers right here. That way, so they have to watch the mirror, they have to watch the smoke back here, and they gotta watch the doorway. So that's 3 angles that people have to attack in from bunker. So the last couple of reinforcements I'm going to go over is you need to get all the hatches. So there's one right here. This is in main lobby. I'll show you. You gotta get this hatch right here into sight. I'll just grab it real fast. Another one you'll have to get is the most important hatch for me, in my opinion, for this site is meeting hatch. Meeting hatch is looking right over your mirror. A lot of people will go for this hatch early on into the game. And the last hatch is freezer hatch, and it is located in security. And it's right here. That way, they just don't get easy drop-ins into high points of interest. One other tip I'd like to give for some higher advanced players or people wanting to learn to get better. Sometimes people like to roam. And if you have a shotgun, just to be nice for your roamers, or if you are a roamer and you have impacts, bust this hatch. It puts more pressure on the attackers who are pushing this hatch to get open. So you bust this hatch, and if you're a roamer, you can play up top, watch over this hatch, make sure nobody gets it. So now that goes down to the last strat that I'll go over. As I was going over the shield strat. So what you want to do is you'll always have an extra reinforcement. You should have an extra reinforcement no matter what. So there will be a shield right here, and there will be Jaegers placed, and shit's gonna go hectic real fast. They're gonna be nading you. They're gonna be stunning you. You gotta stay here as long as you can without dying. You gotta protect this whole side of the map with your life. And the second shit goes south, fall back, put up a reinforcement. Just give it up. Don't risk your life to keep this. You fall back, get that reinforcement up. Make sure they don't get an easy way into sight. And if you do die, you have to call that shit out immediately, because say you do die, you don't use your comms. They walk right up in this. They have overlook of all of B site. They have overlook of mirror right here. They can just walk up in this. Walk right up in here, take it over, and then it's over. Some good operators that I would say for this site. Mira, if she's not banned. Smoke's always a good op for this site just because of the shield if you're an advanced player. Jaeger is a must-need for this site. Another op I do recommend is a mute. Mute just because of Flores drones being so in use right now because of the utility meta. Usually I'd put a mute right here. That way if Flores does try to come in, I'll put one right here, and I'll put one on this side just in case if this one does get busted. So that way Flores drones will get stopped. That way your shield is protected. That's why you put it as far back as possible. So, 1, that gives you time to react to Flores drones coming in, and 2, gives Jaeger the ability to actually go have his Jaegers be used, instead of if you placed it up here on this wall, his Jaegers ain't going to be used if they're at the same distance as the shield. Alright, let's head to the next site.
I just want to add, you can take this out or leave it on, I don't care. I see people try and get this wall. they put a rotate on this wall instead and barricade this side. That is a big no. Don't do that. The reason I say that is because the further away they are from here, they still have a line of sight right here. They don't have a line of sight over here. They got to get more in the elbow.
That's a very good tip. Also, with how this side is set up, if you do put your rotate right here, say I'm standing right here, somebody standing in freezer can look all the way through freezer, through this mirror, and see into where the smoke or whoever is holding. Because they'll have complete sight, and a lot of time attackers have, like, I see a lot of 1.5s and 2.0 sights, a lot of LMGs being used, so you're going to get shredded from distance. So just always reinforce this side, 100%. Just reinforce this side or reinforce both. It just depends on how you guys feel comfortable with how you want to run the site. But the preferred.
You also this isn't a necessity. You don't need to do this. You can also just close it off and
yeah,
play your mutes or your whatever wall denial you have.
And one last thing I forgot. If Cade's on the board, you guys already know. Grab Cade. This hatch is very. This hatch will be one of the main things they'll go for because electric right here, boiler room, and bunker is the main point of attack. These 3 rooms is where all the action's going to go down. And the second you give up pillar is the second you'll probably lose the round. It's hard to retake pillar because you have so much. The attacker has so much access from pillar because I could watch rotate from electric and back into sight without anybody being able to see me, and then I could also do it. I could watch freezer, I could watch A site, and I could watch it they try to leave from supply into corridor. But all right, let's head into the next site. All right, this is the kitchen dining site. This site's really simple. What you're gonna want to do is get these 2 walls right here. These are the 2 main walls that they're gonna attack. There's these 2 walls. What I like to do is put a wall right here. Put a rotate into bathroom. What you want to do is put a rotate right here. I made mine a vault. You don't have to. That's completely optional. You want to get all these walls right here on the side of the kitchen. There should be 3 of them. You want to get these back 2 walls. These are the other 2 walls that you'll likely see them attack. They're either going to attack these 2 walls or the front 2 walls that are in small tower. Now, there is one hatch that you have to get, and it is upstairs. This is the kids' bedroom hatch. I'll just show you where it's at real fast, just to give you an idea where it's at. So this is the kids' bedroom hatch. This is another hatch that you for sure want to get because it drops directly into sight. And then that should be all the reinforcements you need. Now, the reason why you reinforce these, like I said, they're going to push here. Bandit, Cade are good. Only thing is, even though you have Bandit or Cade, I'm going to let you know, be aware of this. They can bring thermite, and what they can do is actually put the thermite on the floor right here, and it'll bust the wall open till about the halfway mark right there. It'll bust it halfway down. I don't think they can bolt into it, but they can get head holes all the way across, and they can sit on stairs. Reason why you want to rotate is you want rotates in between sites. That's always a good option. You want to put something on these back 2 walls. Usually what I like to see is barbed wire. Anybody with barbed wire, put it in kitchen corridor hall right here. And then a lot of the time you'll see somebody playing in this area. Like I see a lot of shields being played here. I see people just playing up here, or I'll see people playing up these stairs, just trying to keep control of small tower for as long as they can. Just because if they get small tower, they're likely to get the wall. Then it's going to be just a bloodbath to see what happens to it next. One thing I'm starting to see a lot more of. This is more for more advanced players. Is come to showers and you reinforce this wall on the right side, and you put head holes on the left, and then you would have have a shield in the back. You play this. Now, the reason why this is good, but also why I say it's more for advanced, it makes the person in this main windows here be more aware. They have to be more aware. They have to watch more angles. The reason why I say this is more for advanced players is because this window right here, a lot of things can happen from this window. They can nade you. They can hop in if you're not ready for it. They can hop in, walk in, kill you. You have to be ready for it. That's why I say stay back. Don't hug the wall as much. But this is like I said, this is more for pretty advanced players because it gives you a lot of intel. Let's the person in shower sit here. Say somebody's coming through on a late flank on the back. They can be here in the hall, and they have full control of these entire stairwell. You see how easy that is? So that's why I believe this is good, but like I said, I believe it's more for advanced players. So, but for beginners, I wouldn't even worry about this. I would still put a rotate here into showers just because it's good for roamers and good to keep semi-control showers just for the fact of this hallway. There's a lot of it's a high traffic area. Other than that, these two walls, the hatch, these two walls, single wall and double wall in the back. And that should be all your reinforcements. This side is pretty simple. It's not that hard. It's not. I don't think it's too hard to defend, but it's not too hard to attack. It's very basic setup. Recommended ops, like I said, I'm always going to recommend either smoke or mute. Always going to recommend Jaeger. Always going to recommend wall denial, such as Bandit and Cade. Other ops that are really good on this site, I believe a castle is good on this site, and I believe Rooney's are good on the site because there's doorways that you need to protect. Like this doorway is a good one where a Rooney or castle could be, and kitchen doorway right here is another good one. And even for if the person is playing in showers, you can put a castle on this door. But other than that, this site is, like I said, really simple setup, really basic, not much to it. All right, this is the last site of Oregon. This site is not used very often. It's pretty used in high rank, like super high ranks, like Diamond, Champ, and Pro League. But this is a quick rundown for this site. You want to reinforce these back two meeting walls, for they are very important. This is the main walls of the site. What I like to do is bust hatch here, just for extra rotation capability. Also, I like to bust attic hatch so somebody can play up top and watch a site from up top, because this site is the only site on this map I believe you do not need to sit in the site. Like, meeting is a death trap. I don't believe anybody should be sitting here, honestly. You want to reinforce these both single walls on the back side of meeting. Let's go back here. What I like to do is you should bring barbed wire or something for the corridor. Once again, what I like to do is single wall here. And I'm going to put head holes for now because I like to do a mirror strat. But what I would also do with this is I'd probably make it a vault rotate, or you can just make it a rotate if you don't bring a mirror. Mirror strat's very busted on this site. You can have complete control of meeting. They drop hatch, you can see it. They enter the balcony or enter stage, you see it. They get the wall, you see it. And also while you're sitting here, you can also see.
Can you plant right here?
Yeah, I see his back. You can see their back. Yep.
Come right here. Do this.
Yep. See him.
Wow.
So, like I said, this is a very
right here.
This is a very OP. And also, you can see into garage here whenever you do it. You can see if they're pushing into garage. Swing them.
Okay.
I can't see him from here, but you can hear it. But I believe this is a very, very, very good mirror. But another thing I like to do is I'd like to reinforce this wall right here. Reinforce this back single wall, and I like to make a rotate into security. Security rotate just for the sole purpose of if your roamers need to get back into the site, shit's going south. Safest way for them, if it has to be through security, safe way to get back into site. And the reason why some people put it on this wall, the reason why I don't is because somebody can be sitting outside of security in the hallway and they could see the mirror from there. So I like to put it in the back side of this site just for safety. Like I said, reason why I bust hatches, more rotations, just in case shit gets murky. This hatch I believe is probably optional. You could either reinforce it just in case if they want to drop into sight, or you can bust it open if somebody's playing up top. Once again, that one's optional. I personally probably reinforce it since you already have other hatches busted open for your rotations. I would reinforce this hatch because we're having a mirror play right here, watching all back sight. And with my last two reinforcements I would get these two walls. Just more for protection purposes. There's not much that these really would do, in my opinion. It just allows them, if they wanted to get the extra angles, extra sight, they'd have to waste utility on it. But yeah, this site's super easy. I think this mirror strat is really good if mirror is available. A lot of times she gets banned on Oregon just because of how useful she is on other sites. But this site setup, there's not much I can really tell you. I would reinforce this hatch. It's in kid's bedroom. We've seen it a couple times already in this video. Mirror protects all of meeting here, or all of dining. Rotate into security and out of security through the hatch. Put a mirror on the single wall. Make it a vault rotate, just in case if they get the plant down and you can't get in there. Reinforce both single walls and reinforce these back walls, and that should be good. Thank you for watching this. This is an easy Oregon setup guide for beginners and for advanced players if you guys just want to learn the map. Thank you all for watching.